Okay, greetings of peace, family. Welcome to SpectrumOfSalome and sisters, women, goddesses. I'm speaking to us, the feminine energy, the manifestation of feminine energy here on planet Earth. And I haven't really planned this vlog just because it's one of those personal, it's really quite personal and slightly out of my comfort zone. But in my comfort zone I don't grow, in my comfort zone I don't really heal, in my comfort zone, out of my comfort zone I'm able to grow, out of my comfort zone I'm able to touch other people and heal. And the universe is so amazing. So like I was planning yesterday. I was okay, this is what I'm gonna do. No, actually it was from last week. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do because I've gone to the doctors and a lot of women need to know about this. I'm not gonna just be, you know, allowing my sisters not to know about this. And then I was like, okay, I'll do it, but I never did it. So yesterday I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then on Facebook I go and I see this sister who went kind of, you know, it was personal for her, but she was able to share, and I was like, bang, the universe is giving me a sign I should do it. So here we are. So hopefully I don't blabber on, but I'll try to be exactly on point with what I wanted to put the message out on. So we're gonna start with our personal hygiene. So our sanitary pads, let me just go straight into it, no sugarcoating thing. Our pads. Okay, so I'm a sister who recently has been suffering from BV, which is bacterial vaginosis. Bacterial vaginosis, facts on bacterial vaginosis. You can't transmit bacterial vaginosis. It's not a transmitted sexual disease. It is caused by the imbalancement within the woman's hormone system. Things that can cause it is using soap down there. You're not meant to use soap down there. Using soap down there. Using soap to clean your yoni, using perfume products, having tight, you know, clothing in there, you're not using the right panties, having too much sexual partners, having even that one sexual partner because his sperm is alkaline and our yoni is acidic. So when the pre-cum comes through and it tries to neutralize the place, that can mess up our pH, sisters. So it's just quite a sensitive area, so you know, anything can really tick it off. Also emotions, for me as a Scorpio rising, Scorpios govern the sex organs and the reproductive organs. So for me, most of my situations end up to be in those areas, and BV happens to be one of them. And I realized that, first of all, I was thinking, why have I got this? So when I first ever had it, oh my god, I was so shy. I didn't know what the hell BV was. I only heard about thrush and sexual. I really didn't know what BV was. And so it wasn't the symptoms of thrush, very similar. Thrush, you know, thrush. And anyway, so I said to my cousin, with my cousin Natasha that time, I was like, Natasha, what's going on? You know, come. It's like, for me, when it comes to my health, especially my sexual health, when I have someone close to me, I'm so open. I'm open. You're not going. This is, you know, it's your creative energies, and one of the things that the reason why you're here is through sex. So we have to be really careful and take care of our, you know, our spiritual portals. So, you know, so I was like, my cousin, what's going on? And we started googling and came to a conclusion. Basically diagnosed ourselves, well, myself. And then I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, yeah, you got BV. And this is when I was really like baffled. I don't really like doctors, so I decided to do the apple cider vinegar, all this natural remedies that they do have, and they do work. They just take much longer time to work. And if your body doesn't respond to it, and if you're already not at a type of health in your body, yeah, it's gonna be a process for you. But anyway, so I realized that the reason why I got BV was of the pads. Excuse me, the pads I'm wearing, sisters, the pads. Forget the tampons, the pads. So obviously I used to wear tampons because I was one of those girls like, oh man, it's blood, da, da, da. The whatever perspective I had of myself bleeding was very dirty. And I'm aware of where that came from. It comes from, you know, it comes from many things. It comes from my environment, it comes from certain people, you know, it just comes from a whole mixture of stuff. You feel like a woman's bleeding, it's dirty, but yo, no. So anyway, yeah, so I realized that it was, yeah, a sanitary pads. One thing I've realized is, and the person who made me realize this was one of my bestie sis. Shout out to Marcia, Nuba, Sue, whoop, whoop. Yeah, so she was, I explained to her, I was like, oh, I've got BV. And she's like, oh, what pads are you using? And I told her I use the Always pads. Now, sisters, brothers, whoever's watching this, when you see an advertisement for ladies sanitary pads, the new ones have this pad and then they have this gel thing, yeah, the blue gel thing. Now, why the hell, if you're telling me I can't even use soap down there, why the hell do I need to have a gel thing on my pad? That didn't make common sense to me, but I was using the pads anyway. I didn't want to use tampons because I didn't want to have something, first of all, tampons to me feel, after a while, feel a bit dirty. Like, I'm holding my blood in there, it's not really coming out. I'm inviting bacteria in there, all type of particles, all type of germs, all up in my womb area. It doesn't need to be there, no way. So I went on to pads. Now Marcia was like, it could be the pads because you don't know what's on those pads. So I did an experiment. My last cycle, I decided to use Cortex. So I used Cortex pads, and the Cortex pads are literally just the thick ones with no blue thing on it. They're just, you know, the old school ones that no one wants to wear because it looks like you're in a diaper. So those ones, right? And so I wore those, and then 2 days to the end of my cycle, I was like, let me do this Always one. So I did, I bought the Always one with the blue gel thing, and did it. Next day, BV, just like that. It was like just waiting for me. So that shows you how sensitive I am to certain things, and I'm sure many of you women are, and you're not aware that this is the thing that causing that. They don't tell us what they put in the female products, and then for whatever reason they don't tell us. That's none of my business. But what I do know is that whatever they're putting in there is not suitable for your health at all. Like at all. Like at all. And you know the funniest thing about it, yeah? Check this. So I got the BV, went to the doctors because went to get the sexual health doctor. Boom. I spoke to it was a gentleman and there was a woman there. And then he was asking me trick questions, or how many times do you wash down there? And I was like, I don't wash down there with soap or whatever it is. So he was like, oh, well done, you passed. Not like he was testing me, but he just wanted to know how I take care of myself. And then he was like, check this out. He was like, I was telling him, yeah, you know, it's the sanitary pads, and he was like, yeah, that. It also goes the vaccines that women that we take are very can cause BV. What else did this man say? He was like, vaccines and sanitary pads. Obviously our emotions and our diets account to it, and how we take care of ourselves down then and all that. But to me it was like, wow. So the vaccines, the pads they're selling us are causing us this disease. It's time for us to just, you know, take matter in our own hands. There's many online stores that do natural cotton pads, or buy some Cortex and you're good to go. You know, you don't have to buy the Always with the blue thing, or buy the one that doesn't have the gel thing in it, because your yoni is breathing that in, into his environment, and it doesn't like it. It's disrupting everything. So for sisters who've had BV and you don't understand where it's coming from, that could be a clue to where it's coming from. What else did I want to put out there? Yes. Womb cleanse. Some people asked me about my womb cleanse and how it went. As I didn't finish recording all the videos, but I did record the videos, but I just didn't post them just because I was trying to be perfect on it. And at that time, it had to be perfect in it. But I understand that you have to start to be great. You don't have to be great to start. So yeah, my womb cleanse, by the way, went really well. I didn't do it exactly at the core as the sister who brings it forth, Haket, set up for me, because I did a little bit and then I don't know what happened, and then I went back into it with my herbs. I had some herbs left and I went back into it. I can honestly tell you, first of all, my body really released all unkind loves, all unkind things that don't serve me anymore. Literally really left. And that was one of the major things, because now that you're released that doesn't serve you anymore, you can feel all that with what does serve you as well. At that time I was working out, so it was a good starter for my fitness, for the beginning of my fitness journey. Another thing that I realized that is after I did the womb cleanse, I'm not saying this is gonna happen for all sisters, please. I used to have irregular periods. My periods were I used to have a period like 3 months ongoing, no period, another 3 months period. That's when I was younger. As I got older, it's got better. My periods were off sync. After the womb cleanse, my periods had to be in sync. I have a cycle every full moon. So this full moon, like, cycle comes, like, it's been like that for the last 4 months. It's been like that for the last 4 months. So yeah, give thanks. Also, you do feel good after you know, showing attention to that area of the body that we don't really show attention to. So for me, my emotional strength went up as well, just because I don't know if it's everyone or just for me, but for me it was just like, okay, I'm taking care of this womb, I'm cleansing this womb, I'm showing it love, affection, you know, I'm releasing all this unkind love, all the energies that I've harnessed in here that don't serve me, I'm releasing them, I'm showing that part area. My emotions start to feel good. I actually start to feel great. I feel more confident. Like, you can't tell me nothing about myself, because I know the truth about myself, and I feel like that was a great gateway to meditate within my womb. So I give a big thanks to her care and her womb cleanse. Sisters, I would advise for us to cleanse our wombs, cleanse our yonis, because we are the ones who harnessed energy from outside it within, and then we birth that energy. Whether you birth it in a baby, whether you birth it in your personality, your character, whether you birth it in your skin or your attitude, you are birthing the energy that you bring within. You know, you are that energy is you're putting that energy within you. So how are you going to manifest it? So you do want to be doing cleanses. You know, we cleanse. Sometimes we take a break to go smoke outside because we're tired of people inside. You know, some of us drink, some of us take actual body cleanses, or some of us take a holiday. But this is a holiday for your womb, you know, so do show affection to it. I do believe the Sister Haket will be doing another womb cleanse by the end of this year. So do get at her. Yeah, that's wanting to complete that. What else did I want to come out here and share with you, my lovely sisters? I think that's about it for us, sisters. And any brothers who did watch this all the way to the end, do share it with with your sisters. You know, do share it with your little sister, your little cousin. When it comes to information, don't be shy, don't be proud. You know, information is there for everyone. If that one person who's been suffering from BV or has emotional needs that need to be served, and they watch this video, they're like, okay, you know what, I'm going to make a change from always to cortex, and then boom, or make a change to cortex to cotton, etc, etc, and then they do something about their womb. You've helped someone, do you know what I mean? And that's a share in itself. So thank you, sisters and brothers, for watching my video. Peace and love, you know, you just feel so good. Okay, family, hot tap.